Lightsabers.
Hello, saber fans. Welcome to Lightsabers, and I am your friendly neighborhood saber man. And 2x2 hands of blue. So I've been working all weekend, as always, and during last week, that one, this was a long build, and I want to show these real quick. Hopefully it won't take too long. I do want to give a couple of shout outs to Mike Craig and Andy Moore, two guys I know in my personal life that watch these videos from time to time, so I wanted to give them a shout out. Hey guys. So I'm going to set these to the side, this one, and this one. We'll do the KR Flagship first. This one is a brass, beautiful hilt that comes from KR Sabers. The customer, all of these are the same customers, by the way. This one has this green leather. The chassis that's in here is a Goth 3D chassis. It's not my chassis. That's why you see wires. Otherwise, you would not see wires. I will say this. Wires. I didn't want to see wires here at the very least, which you would have seen if I had not milled out the inside of this battery holder. So now the wires are on the side instead of coming across here. At least I was able to get rid of some of the wires. These here I probably could have covered up with something, but like I said, it's not my chassis, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, that's it. This is a Smuggler's Outpost. I'm almost certain speaker that the customer sent. The customer sent the chassis with this and some of the parts with it as well. And the speakers are from the Smuggler's Outpost. Got a 2-button setup here. Profi 2.2. I'm not going to, let me see, maybe I will, just real quick here. Throw in my little blade. So yeah, it turned out really good. I like this. I like this saber. And I think his choice of green button and green leather is really nice. I like the way that looks. The emitter is so deep that it would hold one of these dudes. Bloop. Which would be nice for dueling. Dadgum, that's bright. It just blinded me. But yeah, it's definitely deep enough. And the retention screw is high enough to where you could use that. That'd be pretty nice. So, that is that one. Kill. I just took these shrouds off. They actually just come out of the package. First time I've seen the light of day since it was come off the production line, I would bet. This is a FX prop kit, Princess Low. Who is this by? Is this KR Sabers? FX prop. Honestly, I don't know why it doesn't say it on the box. You'd think it would say it. Oh, there it is right there. Whoa. KR Sabers and One Replica's joint venture. So yeah, I should have known this ahead of time, but I just paid more attention to the install than I did where it came from. Oh, look at there. This one is a one button setup. Got the V3 in there. Throw a blade in here. Just hold it in here. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I'll be honest with you, I don't use the one button setup very often, but I kind of like this.
Dark Jedi.
I mean, it switches easy.
Meet a true Sith. I sense your terror. I am Sith.
Sometimes it makes you wonder why you need two buttons. This has actually got 3 lockdown retention screws here, so you can really lock this dude down. This one has honestly, I'm not sure all the features on this. I think it's one of the better. Is my head in the way? Did my head actually get into the screen? It's one of the better Princess Leia's sabers. Very screen accurate. Mother of pearl, actually the organic mother of pearl inlays here. I did not do these, so I'm assuming the customer did, but that's what comes with this.
I sense your terror. I know the true power of the dark side. I survived Order 66.
A Jedi uses the ancient warriors would mark themselves with the blood of their.
So let's show the chassis here,
Rite of passage.
because this is an interesting chassis that I did not design. I'm not exactly sure where this came from. It doesn't have, unless this is the language here. But yeah, it's removable, and I do the PCB trace here. I think this one actually may be wanting you to do it backwards. I did it this way because I don't like the pogo pins sticking out. The battery is easy to remove, and it's got the spring connectors, and I put something here to cover the wires because, of course, as everyone knows, I don't like wires. And just with the springs in it, it may be one of Jeremy's chassis. I don't really know. I'm not sure. I didn't ask the customer, and so I don't know.
Ugly motherfucker.
It does not have a kill switch or anything like that on it. So all you gotta do is pop the battery out when you're not using it. But it's got these grooves here because inside here are all the screws. And it's just bizarre. It's a really neat thing to do. you know, for it to slide. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there are screws in there. All them screws that come through, that hold these grips on, all come through here. Now, I would have just ground them off. Like I said, I did not do the complete install on this. I mean, I did the electrical install, but I did not put this together. So, those are there. Yeah, I would have taken a grinding wheel and just went through there and just took them off with the die grinder. But it's actually really neat. This holds the chassis steady. It can't turn or anything, which is good. And the other ones turning are fine too. To me, it's not that big a deal. But I don't know. I think it's kind of neat the way they made this. Maybe this came with the hilt. I don't know. Maybe he ordered it when he ordered the hilt. So, but yeah, it's got great sound. I think that's still my favorite sound font from Syndicate Custom Relics. And it's part of the lightsabers package of sound fonts, which Preston told me today that he's going to make me some custom Canon fonts. So, like a Luke and a Leia and a Darth, and, you know, go through all of them. Mace, Windu. And they will be only at lightsabers. The only place you can get them, which means the only way you get them is through an install or a scratch build, which chances are pretty soon I'm going to be doing nothing but scratch builds. These installs, I enjoy doing them to a certain degree. Actually, no, that's not to a certain degree. I enjoy doing them. I really do. I have a good time doing them, but I just really, really want to build some lightsabers. And I've only built 2 lightsabers this entire year, and I need to build some lightsabers. I also have some commissions coming up for some scratch builds. So I've got no choice. I'm trying to get these installs done and pretty much out of the way. But that don't mean I'm going to skimp on them or anything. I'm definitely taking my time on them. Like this one here is this is a KR Hero. I think my customer said that it was purchased in 2016. So this is a classic. I did some, let's see, I did some mill work on it here. Drilled this out for a blade plug, and I did some work here and milled this out lower so that, here's the main reason, okay. So you see how this sets in here, and then you have these plugs that actually hold the recessed holder in there. It needed to get lower than that so that it would not light up. I think I got the wrong wrench here. Too many wrenches. So it wouldn't have a dead spot, okay? That's the main thing. It has to get lower, so that had to go down lower, which works out pretty good. Anyway, I still have to build a blade for this. This one is going to have a custom blade built for it because of the type of recessed blade holder or PCB holder that it has. But I did want to show this chassis, which is the similar design to all the other ones. I guess we should take a look at this here. I mean, this is really nice. So yeah, this has the CFX board there, held down with the O-rings. Fits really nice. It also has Bluetooth in here. Everything lined up just great, and we've got the removable battery down here. Now this, you have to, it is a tight fit here, so you have to pop it out like that. And let's see, this is one of those that just has to line up perfectly, and this turned out really good. But that, of course, takes a lot of time to get everything to line up perfectly. And of course, the pommel pushes in the chassis and pushes it into the pins that sit right here. And this has the lighting arrows. I have not programmed anything. CFX is not my board. Profi board is my board. But this was a special request for CFX, so I installed it in here. And yeah, this turned out really good. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about with this thing? There was something, but now I can't really remember. Oh well. Let's see. I remember. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm back. I guess I could have just let that run and I could have yelled over it. Turning off the air compressor. Reminder. So yeah, this has Bluetooth. It's got the module under the board. You can't see it, but we'll use the Force Sync app here. Doesn't have to be on. Pretty neat. You can do all kinds of stuff with it, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah, there's 3 installs. Still have quite a bit more to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, I can't remember. And then I'll be caught up. And I've got to get started on this one dude's one-off. And then another one-off. And then I am going to build me a lightsaber. Like I used to do, like in the old days. Just throw a piece of metal in and see what comes out. That is what I like to do. So, until then, these are what I'm doing. Installs. All right, guys. I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I will see you guys in the next one.